Hi, this is Stan. Welcome back to the Crow's Nest Railroad. Well, you can see I'm deep in thought there. Here's where we left off last time. I made these temporary track ladders. Just got them quickly braced up with some 2x here to assemble and go across the driveway, make a curve, and then connect with that last ground panel there. So I had planned on making this section in here permanently mounted all the way up to here, but wouldn't you know it, I'm kind of changing my mind. Now I'm thinking I may want to slice it off here, make this little short radius a temporary piece as well. I've got the leftover threaded rod and bolts. I got plenty of those to do that. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Well, if that sounds like fun, stick with me. Let's get to work. Well, hopefully it's not against the law to change your mind. So first thing I've got to do is I need to clamp these rails into position. Yeah, I got to take them back in the workshop and install some of the threaded rod, but I don't want this to vary. So I measured the gap with my rail gauges, clamped it all in there tight, and then over here I marked where I'm going to cut it off. So let's get busy on that. Well, oddly enough, that actually worked, but this is a lot safer, so we'll cut the other rail this way. Now we need to drill this out and mount those all thread throughout this curved section. I won't bore you with the process. If you're interested in seeing that, look back at the previous episode and I go into it with some great detail. But let me get busy and get this done. Well, I gotta tell you, that's a real personal milestone here. We've achieved 360 degrees of rail around the house. We're not ready for prime time yet, but still in all, this has been quite a dream developing. You can see here we've got all the temporary rail tacked into place, connecting the panels on the ground. We've got a little orange bucket here so the mailman doesn't trip and kill himself today, although he's been pumping me with questions and asking me when I'm going to be done with this thing, so he's been watching all the progress. So my next step is I'm going to put the synthetic ties in this permanent section, and then we'll start trying to level and figure out what sort of sleepers we need for this portable section across the driveway. right. So there's the semi-permanent track on the synthetic sleepers, and right there is where it will join with the small curve section. Now I know what you're thinking, because I'm thinking the same thing. So I just got some shims out and my little torpedo level and just put a rough grade and level on the track here. The sleepers are just stuffed in there and they're too far apart to carry any weight. But let's grab a car and see what happens. Well, I better leave it there for today. Not bad for a preliminary test. I got a lot of pitch to work on, and of course I've got to custom build some sleepers to give the track some support and keep the track bed level. So, thank you so much for watching. If you have a similar problem, I hope this gave you some ideas, some things to definitely do and some to not do on your track if you have to go across the driveway. This is Stan saying thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you right here next time.